set us the limits in terms of noise creation. Just taking from your question about how we manage it in residential areas. Begins up, hot topic these days. The closest is 14.9 meters from the site. Now this is why we provide hoarding. Hoarding is one of the main reasons for hoarding is safety. The public do not stray into the area of work, to deflect sound away from that, and also to deflect dust away. With these communities, we are working closely with groups to find out the specific needs and requirements. Because for example, in our last communication with them, in terms of dust and noise, we are still exploring this. We need to be above the hoardings, we want to put up nettings so that dust flowing towards the houses is not eradicated. We have to understand that there will be some noise, there will be some dust. It's minimized or controlled. I think I need to stress that MRT and PDP is cognizant of the fact that these are sensitive areas. Bukit Bintang, for example, currently we are holding up in front of Bukit Bintang Plaza. I think by October 14, we will move it towards, we will actually hold actual down Bukit Bintang and traffic diverted to Bukit Bintang. Now, for traders on the other side, if we hold up absolutely to the normal height, then there will be no light coming into the shop. So we're looking at maybe a 2.5 meter hoarding, and then above that, to clear nettings. Right? So these are ways which we will look with specific groups, what their needs are, what their requirements are, so that we find a win-win situation for both sides.
I mean, you mentioned just now you will involve third parties such as glass and TV, battery and radio components. So when are you going to inform?
Together with our PR agency and PDP, we are now engaging them to find, there's always a cost to it, so we're trying to find a solution that we will be able to provide information. In terms of information, from our end, we're ready to give. It's just trying to talk to media owners on how we can use their network and do it on a periodic basis, right, for the benefit of people who are on the radio.
So when you target to be started?
I want to start by September. I want to start by September. But given the holiday period and all that, people are, especially now, last week. So I think on the worst case scenario, I want to start it at least at the latest in October. Sorry.
So can identify again the affected road to become nearest the issue this year?
I'm sorry?
Can we identify the affected road the nearest project to start probably like this year?
Not starting this year.
Yeah.
In fact, work is already, as you know, the MRT project has moved into the active construction phase. So the works has, what it means is that the works has started in many areas right now. Areas that we highlighted, for example, on the Sungai Buloh side, we have work starting there already. In the city center, there are areas where the works have already started. Towards the south, down in the Cheras area, right down to the Palakong area along the Grand Saga Highway. Those have already started, those are already ongoing. The intensity of these works are now picking up. So in the next few months, you will see more areas being hoarded up and closed up. So motorists can decide when they choose to use this alternative.
Basically from now, it begins now.
So the road would be remain quite possible and however the construction is
I think again we make this commitment as far as possible, and I think almost along the entire stretch. If we are going to close any lane on a long-term basis, we will provide an alternative lane. As you saw in the video just now in Tamanton, we're going to work on the median, on the road median. So we're going to build an alternative lane on the left side. Then when we close this one, we open the middle. So there is a direction. Same with Bukit Bintang. 3 lanes in front of the mall, which will replace 3 lanes which are currently So no lane closures as far as possible is going to be this weekend. And if we need to close temporarily, we will do it between 12 midnight and 5 a.m.
Notice that they suggested alternative routes. They rely a lot on highway structure, toll charges.
Yes.
We all expect to see any feedback from the public. Those, especially those who look at the satellite maps, they see there are a lot of huge housing areas. So
Yeah.
it cuts through.
I think that is why we call it alternative solution. If you wish to not to be told, then we have to change. I think I remember a few years ago when this whole price hike in petrol, people were looking for solutions everywhere. I think after about 2 weeks, people died down. They will say, okay, look, cost, there's an opportunity cost. I think you follow the route and be caught in that jam during off-peak or pay a little bit of toll. As I said, this is not a solution for them. It's an alternative for them. We leave it to their judgment.
How far are talks going with Prasarana and other public transportation operators on beefing up KTM and LRT and Kuda buses? Because right now there's a lot of complaints, especially from PJ, that social routes are not being liked everywhere. Actually, not even in Kajang. Social bus routes are not being liked. So, do you answer?
Sorry, I think as far as bus routes is concerned, again, it's a Prasarana issue. What we were focusing on is whether Prasarana can consider looking at how in the affected areas to increase their bus service, then send these buses to LRT station or commuter stations and BET. But the bigger solution of building BETs, leasing bus services in general, that has to be addressed by Prasarana themselves. We continue to currently talk to Prasarana about this solution, this localized solution that we can have.
So the major talks are basically on beefing up the BAT service hub, which is sort of not insufficient.
Well, BET will involve a lot of parties. We may suggest to them, well, this is a good area to put BET. But they need to talk to highway operators. Highway operators prefer to have cars on their roads.
Okay, one last question for me. On areas like Bukit Bintang and Brickfields and Millennia, is there any special management because those areas are currently crazy and Is it over? I thought it's an elevated. No, it's Kia Central.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Kia Central is actually underground.
Underground, okay.
But beginning the 21st of 22nd of August, there will be road diversion there in front of the Museum Negara. I think you see some works being done in the Museum Negara. Tomorrow our public notices go into the media, in all the major media. In that area, we are just diverting in front of Museum Negara so that we can start building the D-walls for the station. Brickfields per se, no, but leading from Brickfields towards Museum Negara, yes, there will be probably something back there, which is already
Something obviously.
yes.
Any other questions?
Okay. If there are no other questions, I just want to inform everyone that later, after this, we are distributing a press release on more station packages, which we have just awarded yesterday. These are for S1, which is in the Sungai Buloh, Kampung Baru, Sungai Buloh, Kota Damansara stations. This has been awarded to Trans Resources Corporation Sdn Berhad at the value of 283.7 million. Package S6, which is Taman Santex, QPEX and Bandar Tubusin On, is awarded to Ahmad Zaki Sdn Berhad at the value of 174.6 million. Ahmad Zaki is also the viaduct contractor for that area. And then for package S7, which is Balakong and Taman Koperasi, awarded to Apex Communication at 104.7 million. So these means, after this now, it means that 3 more station packages remain to be awarded. We expect to do this by the end of the year. And the release will be handed over to the media. So it's for your business desk, obviously. Okay, thank you very much for joining us, and we hope to see you again. And for everyone, have a safe holiday.
Saya tanya, yang 13 lah, Indonesia negara biasa
concentrated area. One area is to bypass 3 sensitive areas. Satu dalam betul tak hilang lapan. Basically kita highlight dekat mana yang very close to the road, sensitive to traffic.
and there's going to be a few station there.
Generally, where the station
Yang ini yang saya medium, tapi yang saya
here is on this side.
Surah, you know what I mean? Baju kurung was full.
If not, we don't pay you lah.
Okay, now small photo then.
Okay.
Video done, video done.
Please get